Gentile. Magnifico. Player from Scavallini, who reached the Final Four in Paris this year. And that's Arenga. 2 for him. He opens his account.
And already it looks like Spain have started under much more control. There's San Epifanio missing the three-point shot, but the smallest player on the court, Antunes, getting the rebound, controlling things, setting things up. This crowd is putting Italy under huge pressure, and they must be sure to start well.
Antunes, marked by Gentile. Good hands there from Gentile. And I think Antunes committed the foul as he went to him.
Yes, Gentile using his height advantage there, reached up, blocked Antunes' shot, and as he dribbled away, Antunes fouled him. It's his second foul for Antunes.
And in the first couple of minutes too, Antonello Riva. Dell'Agnello. Magnifico. Going for three-point range, no good. And Rusconi picks up the garbage at the end there.
Yes, he's a big rebounder for Italy. Tends to get into foul trouble, but when he's on, he's very dangerous. Very good close to the basket.
Spain by 2. Here's Villacampa. Rusconi. And the ball adjudged to have been a basket on its way down as Rusconi went up for it.
Yes, we see here on the replay, Villacampa's driven in, it's hit the backboard, it's on its downward flight, so it's basket interference, 2 points count.
Riva going for 3. Good hands there from Dell'Agnello. Good defense from Italy at the moment.
Yes, both teams are playing good defense. The Italians are just hurrying their shots a little bit. Riva's desperate to get onto the score sheet early, and they just need to be under a bit more control.
Gentile from three-point range, no good. Again, rushing the shot a little. San Epifanio. Silky smooth, but not getting the range just yet. And in the end, Villacampa does.
Yes, there are 2 heroes of Spanish basketball. Juan Antonio San Epifanio is the old master, and Villacampa is definitely the young protege. Superb player.
Dell'Agnello misses, and here again, Villacampa setting up the fast break. A lot of rush shots at the moment from both sides. Riva. 3 points for Antonello Riva.
Yes, he's one of their main outside threats. Riva and number 5 there, Gentile. So it's important that they get their range and confidence early. And again, Antunes slowing things down, but just listen to this crowd getting behind Italy.
San Epifanio, rebound, Rusconi. Here's Gentile. Martin looking for Rusconi, and no real rhythm in the match so far.
No, Riva there went to shoot the ball, saw Rusconi out of the corner of his eye, passed it, but Rusconi wasn't ready. He thought Riva would shoot the ball.
Antunes. Gentile with him. San Epifanio. Martin. Epifanio, good ball into Martin. Doesn't look much on there, but a foul. Dell'Agnello. 30-year-old with 98 caps.
As you see there, as Martin turns around Rusconi, Dell'Agnello reaches in, picks up his first foul, and it looks like he's being substituted. He's had a foot injury that he picked up in his last game, and he's been replaced by Ricardo Pittis.
Pittis number 11, but it's Martin to the free throw line. Plays for the Portland Trail Blazers. Father plays for Real Madrid in the Coca-Cola All-Star team this season. Rebound, Rusconi.
Yes, you can really see that the nerves are getting to these players early on. Here's Magnifico, one of the more experienced players for Italy. Great move.
Antunes. Here's Gentile. Looks like he might have been travelling there, but not called.
No, and very open. Right, and it's a game of misses at the moment. Really, both teams need to get under control. Pittis.
Gentile. Beautiful roll from Gentile.
He's an excellent player, very good three-point shooter, but also aggressive and strong driving to the basket. He's very important to Italy to control things.
So Italy in front now by 1, and you can hear the crowd's response. Antunes. No way through there, and he's got the bulk of Rusconi for his pains right on top of him.
Okay, that'll be a jump ball. There he is trying to get the ball through to Martin, and it's now going to be a jump ball, and that's the 2 meters and 7 Rusconi against the 1 meter and 83 Antunes.
And that's a headache.
Yes, I would think that Rusconi is definitely the favourite to win this jump ball.
If he doesn't win it, you'd want to know why not, wouldn't you? Just picks it out well. Gentile. Magnifico. He was trying to go on his own. Gets the foul. Looks like it's on Martin. His first.
Yeah, we see here Riva driving through, and Martin hits his arm as he shoots the ball. So Antonella Riva will have 2 free throws. I remember 2 years ago, Antonella Riva, when he transferred to Philips Milan in Italy for a then record $6 million, everyone was astounded at their value. Since then, the transfers and contracts have escalated, with Kukoc going for 16 million and Raja going to Il Messaggero for 15. But Riva is a very, very talented and valuable player for the Italians.
San Epifanio stops the rot. 9 points in a row to the Italians. 13-12. Antunes. Villacampa goes 3 and shoots for 3 and gets them. Up to 7.
Yes, with Villacampa and San Epifanio out there, number 4 and 15 for Spain. They are both very good three-point shooters. And there's Gentile, trying for 3 points himself, misses. Spain again get the rebound and come down looking to score again.
Villacampa gets 2. But a lot of long-range shots being attempted and not too many of them successful.
No, and Spain at the moment seem a little bit more under control, running a fast break and scoring easier shots.
And Riva with 2 much-needed points for Italy. Game swinging one way and then the other. Spain by 2 at the moment. Gentile, Magnifico. Here's Pittis. Rusconi. Powerhouse of a player.
Yes, he's only young, 23 years old, first European Championships, but he's a very aggressive rebounder. Here he gets it, 2 meters and 7, slams the ball home.
So Italy going through one of their best periods at the moment. Campo, Giuffreza. Orenga. Good move from the Italian, from the Spaniards. Very quick passing. And San Epifanio finishes it off. He's up to 8 points, but that was much better.
Yes, that's what they need to do. They need to move the ball quickly. But look at the defense from the Spaniards. They're very aggressive. Forcing Riva there with a long shot. Foul called on Magnifico. And Orenga, number 12, is doing an excellent job defending Magnifico.
Just over 8 minutes left then in the first half. Giuffreza finds Villacampa. A little lucky to keep control there. And keep the ball, if not the control. Giuffreza. That's a good shot.
Yes, under pressure there, but used the backboard well and scored his first 2 points. Gentile.
Brunamonti stripping off at the side. Just about to be reintroduced into the game. Magnifico. Didn't look like there was a way through there, but he fought well. And a foul on
number 15, San Epifanio. There you see he's reaching in on Magnifico. There he is, just gets the wrist. A couple of substitutions just taken place. Rusconi has been replaced by Ario Costa, 2'11" centre for the Italians. And Brunamonti has just come on and replaced Gentili, the guard. So they're just now getting everyone used to the game and just trying to keep the momentum.
San Epifanio fakes for the shot. Finds Martin. Good move.
Lovely move from Antonio Martin. Drove in, changed his shot. He goes, brings it back from behind his head, shoots off the backboard. Excellent shot.
Pittis, three-pointer. His first of the game. Italy by 3. Just listen to the crowd. Brunamonti. Magnifico. And Italy on a roll at the moment.
Magnifico rolling in there, off balance, but scores a basket. Spain need to get a good shot. They've just lost the momentum a little bit. Here's your Fraser for 3. Great shot.
That's what it means here. Brunamonti, and the 3 points coming in thick and fast at the moment. 3 in the last minute. Italy by 5 now. Villacampa. Martin, rather. And the foul on Ario Costa.
You can see with the Italians playing well how involved the crowd get and really act as an extra spur for them. And that's why it's important for Spain to slow down the game and to get good shots. They don't want the crowd to intimidate them as they are doing now. They want to take the crowd out of the game.
Martin buries his free throws and keeps Spain close enough. Good defense, and away they come again. Giuffreza. San Epifanio. And he draws the foul off Brunamonti. And that'll be a 1-on-1. which means that San Epifanio goes to the line knowing he has to hit the first, and if he gets it, he'll have a chance for a second. Man who's an institution in basketball in Spain. 190 caps, 32 years old, been at the top of the basketball tree in Spain for a decade and a half. And not fazed at all by the crowd. So Spain right back in it, just a point down now. Good ball in. And Riva it is who finishes it off. He's up to 11. Fraser. And he's finding his range, and that means it's all tied up now. 8 points to Fraser.
Yes, it's very much on defense. You know Villacampa and Epifanio are scorers, and you play tight defense on them. But anytime someone like Fraser comes up and starts scoring, it creates problems, because you don't expect him to score with those long-range shots so consistently. And that's very valuable for Spain, and it now gives them the lead. And as I said earlier, they seem to be under control right now.
A poor turnover. Magnifico responsible for it, so away comes Spain again. San Epifanio, and there was a foul. Was that on Pittis? Looked like it. And he knows he's the guilty man. Villacampa then to the line.
One-on-one situation. Made the first one, so he now has the second free throw. Now that caption there that reads fouls on player, that means that Villacampa has been fouled 3 times by the Italians, rather than he has 3 fouls himself. So it just sees that he is very much a danger man, and the Italians are paying close attention to him.
The foul on Cargol as Premier burst through.
Cargol, primo fallo. Per l'Italia il lunetta Premier.
Premier takes the direct route.
Yes, and now he has a one-on-one situation.
75 caps for Italy. This is 3rd European champions. As you say, the oldest man in this Final Four, 33 years old. Nick Gallis is the oldest man in the tournament, 35, and Greece didn't make it, which is quite a shock.
No, France took their position. The Greeks surprisingly lost to Czechoslovakia in the qualifying stage, and it meant that France went through in their place. But just saying about Roberto Premier, some Italian fans were surprised at him being selected for the team, but he has proved that he justifies his position. He's played very well this week.
Well, the Italians have got a chance here to run the clock down. There should just be one shot. 20 seconds left to half-time, and this will be a good psychological boost if they can make a patient offense here and bury the shot with 2 or 3 seconds to go. The shot clocks have... But there, and it looked like it was a 3-pointer from Premier, and that's exactly the boost they needed before half-time. The buzzer's gone, the basket won't count, and that's a terrific end for Italy at the end of the first half. Premier sets it off. And that's a great boost for the Italians.
Yes, you see they're very patient. They got the ball outside, inside, then outside to Premier. Shot the 3-pointer, and that's important. It now means that Spain lead by 1 point, 51-50. And psychologically, Italy will go in with maybe a lift after narrowing the gap to just 1 point.
Some things don't need to be said to be heard. Listen in on the language of sports this summer on ESPN Classic.
Welcome back. The second half about to begin. Spain leading 51-50. This the second semi-final in the Coca-Cola European Basketball Championships, playing for the right to meet Yugoslavia in the final tomorrow. Jofreza. Spain in white. And there's the three-pointer from Villacampa.
That's a very valuable start for Spain. Just before half-time, Premier hit a three-pointer to narrow the gap to 1. And now Villacampa has answered with a three-pointer of his own. So now the margin is back to 4 in Spain's favour.
Rusconi calling for the basket to be given.
No, I believe the foul's been called, charging foul before the basket. So the basket will, yes, the basket will not count. There, Martin takes a tumble, but that wasn't a foul. That was a foul right there. And the referee adjudged that he fouled before he had released the ball. So the basket does not count. And second foul for Rusconi, and still Spain lead by 4.
I must say, at the moment, the referees don't look to be too influenced by the home crowd, and all credit to them for that. The call's very fair. Villacampa. Rusconi. Out here, Riva.
Lovely play there from Rusconi. Rebound to Premier. There's Premier, long pass, fake to get Villacampa out the way, and then Riva scores easy 2 points.
Jofreza. Martin. Rebound. Rusconi. Gentile bringing the ball up court. Villacampa very nearly getting the steal. And that's a slack ball in from Magnifico. Villacampa, good bounce pass. San Epifanio does the business.
It's good play there from Spain. Fast break. He got the ball up. Here's Villacampa. Passed it past Gentile. Easy 2 for San Epifanio. And Spain are taking control right now. Italy really do need it. And that's another miss from Italy. And here comes Spain again.
Jofreza. Spain by 4 then. Early stages of the second half. Jofreza draws a foul, and it's Riva who's called for it. Third foul against Riva, so he's got to be careful. Long time left. 2 minutes gone, second half. Jofreza. San Epifanio. Oh yes, 3 for San Epifanio, who's not been in peak form shooting so far, but up to 17 points now.
And that's a big call there. Charging foul against number 12, Antonella Riva. That's his 4th foul. Here he is driving through. Referee says Jofreza was there, and it looks like he was there. And that's a foul on Riva. Good defense from number 7, Jofreza. 4th foul. That's a big blow for Italy. He'll have to sit down for a lot of this second half, and he's been replaced by number 10, Ricardo Pittis. Number 11, Ricardo Pittis.
And these are difficult moments now for Italy. A key player sitting down on 4 fouls, and suddenly the gap up to 7 points, and the crowd are going to have to play their part now. Villacampa.
Great block there from Rusconi, and here comes Gentile.
Foul there on Enrique Andreu. There he is, the 23-year-old from Zaragoza. Another one who's been in with the wars.
As you see them there, Magnifico fighting for position number 6, and Andreu just pushed him. Referee called him. Second foul.
Gentile. Oh, yes.
Beautiful move from Gentile. He wormed his way between two players and flicked the ball in for 2 points. And Italy will need more of that. He's had a quiet first half. Here he is. He goes past Andreu and Martin. Great use of his body and spin on the ball there.
Amazing use of spin off his thumb. Villacampa, but some tall trees there, and they get it. Gentile with San Epifanio. Oh yes, right off balance.
Great move, and those 4 points will really lift. Here, behind his back, he's off balance, shoots it high on the backboard, nearly over the basket, and it drops in. And those 4 points from Gentile have really lifted this crowd and brought Italy right back in the game.
Villacampa for three, and he gets them. And the standard is phenomenally high at the start of this second half. Villacampa on 17 points now, and the crux of the match right here. Again, super efficiency. Gioffreza, and he gets the foul on Pittis.
Yes, that's a good call there. Pittis never had position. Gioffreza, Pittis was trying to be stationary, but no, he was never in position there. And that's Pittis' second foul. Sideline ball to Spain. But it's interesting, at the start of the game we said that Villacampa and Epifanio were the people to watch. Epifanio has 19 points, Villacampa has 17. So they really have been the danger men for the Italians, and they must make sure they defend them more tightly.
San Epifanio again for three more. And he's really come alive in the last couple of minutes at the start of the second half. Didn't have a great first half, but my word, he started the second half well. Up to 20 points, San Epifanio.
And you can see he's quieting the crowd just there. There's Magnifico answering with 2 more points for himself. But Italy must tighten up their defense.
Gioffreza. San Epifanio. Didn't see Premier. A loose ball.
Yes, Premier made the steal there, and Gioffreza fouled him there, loose ball foul, and the sideline ball to the Italians. First foul for Gioffreza.
And it was San Epifanio who really caused the foul, a loose ball.
Yes, he beat Premier and went to pass to Gioffreza and didn't realise that Premier had rotated back to steal the ball.
And the massive frame of Rusconi comes crashing in.
Again, that's the power. Gentile over Gioffreza, misses the shot, but there's the power of Rusconi to slam the ball home on a rebound. He really is an excellent rebounder.
Italy by 5 again. A foul on Riccardo Pittis. Third foul. No doubt about it.
Yes, but you can see how they're tightening up on Villacampa and on San Epifanio. As soon as they get the ball, there's someone right there.
Gentile. Pittis. And Gioffreza. Is there a foul there against Gioffreza? Looks like there was. He's not too sure about it, although finally acknowledges it.
Yes, Gioffreza there switched men, and he ended up defending number 6, Magnifico, who's a lot bigger than him, and he tried to reach in to steal the ball, knocked Magnifico's arm, foul. And Gentile is desperately now trying to get them organised.
Oh yes, Premier shooting really well, up to 8. And it was his three-pointer at the end of the first half that brought it close. Now it's back to 2 again. Villacampa.
Epi there, Epifanio drove in, got past Premier, but there's that massive frame of Rusconi again to block the shot out of bounds. And again, the momentum has turned back towards Italy. And as you see, they've scored 7 fast break points this second half, meaning uncontested points against Spain, who haven't scored any. And again, look at Pittis. He's urging the crowd to shout and to cheer. And there the call was against a Spanish player who put his foot in bounds when he was throwing the ball in. You must keep your feet behind the white line.
Finland is creeping up to 10 against Italy. That's the amount of times they've lost the ball without getting the shot in. 9 against Spain. 6.5 minutes gone, second half.
Foul there on Rusconi. Referees have judged that Rusconi pushed the defender. That's his third foul. There's a steal from Gentile. And 2 more points.
Good hands from Pittis and from Gentile. He's up to 13. Arcega, number 11, new on. Fernando Arcega, 111 caps, 30 years old, so even more experience coming on court now.
Good work there from Martin. Misses a shot, and there was a bad miss, but it's getting very aggressive and very intense under those boards.
3 bad misses, no basket. And the 2 Spaniards pick themselves up, Andrew and Martin, but they should have done more.
Pittis misses, and now there's a chance for Spain to get back under control. They're just starting to lose their control of the game.
Both sides are, I sense, at the moment.
Yes, I think the tension is getting to them.
We had a period at the beginning of the second half where everything looked so composed. Now it looks rushed, it's aggressive, and a little bit frenetic. All tied up then, 65 apiece, and here's another steal. Pittis. No problem. Gentile getting the possession, Pittis finishing it off. So Italy in front again. First time they've been in front in the second half. And the steals have given them those 11 points on the break.
It's a foul there on number 10, Roberto Premier, his first foul. And since he's come on at the end of the first half, he's really stirred things up and got the team playing with a lot more intensity. And he's done a good job. And there's the official, Mr. Burr from the USA.
Tough time. Both referees here.
Yes, they're definitely know that they're in a game out here. Very intense indeed.
Good move. Again, Martin, whose brother Fernando plays for the Portland Trail Blazers, or did do until he was tragically killed in a car accident last year.
Yes, and the Spanish team still very much miss the presence of Fernando Martin, who was their true centre. But Antonio Martin is a different kind of player, much more of a scorer further away from the basket. But that move there and dunk is just what Spain need. They need a little bit of control and composure now. Poor shot there from Premier. Here's Villacampa. Just slowing things down now. Inside to Martin.
San Epifanio. Pittis with him and does well not to foul him, but back on through. With Epifanio up to 22 points. Spain ahead again by 2. Magnifico. Premier round San Epifanio.
And foul by San Epifanio. Martin blocked the shot, Premier was fouled, so he'll now have 2 free throws.
Premier playing in his 3rd European Championship, 75 caps to his name. And of course, immensely popular here in the Palazzo dello Sport. Spain by 1. Halfway through the second half in this second semi-final. Villacampa. Andrew making space. And Martin making the basket. Up to 16 points now. So the experienced men coming good in the clutch.
Yes, Villacampa, San Epifanio and Martin are definitely the 3 scorers for Spain. But look at that hustle. Antunes nearly got the ball, but Gentili hustled, got the ball back, and is now trying to get Italy organised. 3-pointer.
Oh, it didn't look as if there was too much confidence in the shot, but somehow it got in.
Yes, he has a very casual approach, it seems. Look at this, he's way behind the 3-point line and rattles it home, and that's vital. That will give Italy a big lift. I really believe that this team is going to be, this game's going to be very close. You see there that Gentili has 16 points to lead Italy, and San Epifanio has 22. And there's Pidis hitting a 3-pointer, and look at the emotion. He's fired up for this game. Long-range shot, no one near him though. Poor defense from Spain. Straight through the ring.
Italy in front by 1. The lead switched half a dozen times in the second half. Antunes. Villacampa pleading. Riva. In it goes to Pidis again, and he's playing a more and more crucial part in this match.
Yes, good play from the Italians, but the Spanish were complaining about a foul the other end, and meanwhile the Italians come down. Good pass from Brunamonti, easy 2 points for Pidis. So now Italy lead by 3, and now Spain must get composed and get a good shot.
Martin. Foul called on Costa. His second.
Costa, secondo fallo. Per España, Martin.
Martin with 10 rebounds, 4 of them offensive. But the momentum is Italy's at the moment. They need to bury this one.
Segno Martin, 17 punti per lui.
Brunamonti. And surprisingly, they've done pretty well with Gentili off the court. Worked the offense well, as there, Costa.
That's a good pass from Brunamonti. Costa there, found himself free and used his full 2 meters 11 frame to drop the ball home.
Pidis rousing the crowd now as they head into the home stretch. Foul there on Riva.
No, in fact, the Spanish thought they were getting a foul. What happened was Riva knocked the ball away, and the referee judged it came off Villacampa's hand, so it was Italian ball. Here's Riva for 3 points. Misses, and off Brunamonti, so it's Spanish ball.
Brunamonti knows it's going to be desperately tight come the end. The crowd who roused Italy when they looked in desperate, straight 7 points down at one stage. Martin, no way through. San Epifanio. Good ball. And a basket from Andrew. Lead down to 2.
Good pass from San Epifanio. Andrea's 2 points, first 2 points of the game, but very much needed by Spain. So Italy now lead by 2. Here's Riva.
3. Walter Magnifico buries 3 more. 17 he's up to. And more importantly, he stretches the lead. Just over 4 minutes left. Can Spain turn this around?
There, a mistake, a bad pass from Jofresa, misunderstanding between him and 15 Epifanio. So now Italy are 4 points up and have the ball. And you see there, Spain have made 14 turnovers to Italy's 10. And the crowd are really getting behind them. Nearly a steal from Villacampa. Here's Riva for 3. And the momentum seems to be going with Italy right now. That rebound went out of bounds, and it's still Italian ball.
Bruno Monti. Good little swivel. 2 more. The lead up to 6. Bruno Monti 5 points, but now it's getting a more and more difficult task for Spain to turn it around. And you'd expect San Epifanio to play a major part, and there he is straight away with 3. He's up to 25. What a second half he's had.
Yes, he's had an excellent game, shot very, very well. But again, poor defense from Italy, no one near him. You cannot give shooters of this class room. There's Pidis at the top. Misses, and again, smallest man on the court, Jofresa, comes up with the rebound.
Just over 3 minutes left. Andreu bustled away. Good work from Mario Costa, setting Bruno Monti free. That wasn't the best of shots to take at that stage. Martin sets Jofresa. San Epifanio. Jofresa again. Under 3 minutes. Costa again. Doing well under the board. Sends Pidis away, but the foul from Martin.
Misses the free throw. As I said, you must make every opportunity that you get to score. But Pidis has had a great game. He has 5 steals already. 5 times he's taken the ball from the Spanish players. And he finally makes the second free throw.
4 points the lead. Jofresa. San Epifanio. Villacampa. Does well there. Foul on Pidis. Really strong Villacampa.
Sorry, actually, the foul, I think, in the end was given on Magnifico, and Villacampa has 2 free throws. 19 points tonight, and he's played 33 minutes out of 38, so he's rested very little, and he'll certainly be tired, but the Spanish team need his outside scoring.
Pidis. Gentile running the ball now. Bruno Monti and Gentile are on. So plenty of play action with just 2 minutes to go. Gentile, what on earth is he doing there? He's swiveled down in 360 degrees and still got the ball in.
Yes, here he is. He turns, spins between 2 players. He's off balance. He threw the ball up, and in it goes. And that pushes the lead back to 6 points now. But it was a very lucky shot. But I'm sure back to 4 points. And there's a 3-pointer from Martin. That now makes it 1 point. And just hear the crowd go quiet. This is crucial now. Italy must get a good shot.
Gentile's been so lucky. That 2-pointer there, the 3-pointer earlier on. It looked like he was throwing up a brick, but somehow it went in. Italy by 1. 3 points for Bruno Monti. And the lead up to 4. Foul called.
Foul called there on number 14, Aero Costa, as Villicampa drives to the basket. Costa, he's saying my hands were just up there, but referee says that he fouled, so Villicampa have 2 free throws.
And he needs to get them, because if he fails to get these 2, and Italy score on the next offense, then they are virtually home. A lot can happen in 1.5 minutes in basketball, but it would look very tough for Spain. 21 points so far. As you can see, he's been rock solid so far from the line. But that's what the pressure does for you. 3 points. Brunamonti. Villicampa with him. Gentile. Oh, yes! And that could well be it. Another 3-pointer from this amazing Gentile. And that could well be it. Can Spain get back from this? To Fraser. Nothing. Nothing from San Epifanio either. And in the end, Andreu gets 2 points.
There's good work from Andreu there, but Italy now 4 points up, need to control the ball, just take care of it, not do anything stupid. And you see the crowd getting behind them, and Gentile and Brunamonti come up with 2 big 3-point shots, plus the twisting move from Gentile. And the crowd really sense now that they can be going through to the final tomorrow against Yugoslavs.
Gentile then. Well, pretty assured there. And why shouldn't he be? Everything's gone for him in this last 4 or 5 minutes. He's thrown up all kinds of shots, and he's found the net. So now it's looking a desperate task. 6 points. Got to go for 3-pointers. And he gets them. Fraser got one there. So the Spaniards will just run down the clock if they can. And they rush to Costa to foul him and put him on the line.
So it's 93-90 now to the Italians. A great 3-point shot from Fraser. Martin fouls, but now Ario Costa, number 14, has got to go and shoot 1-on-1. If he misses either of the shots, but if he misses the first shot, the Spanish then will have a chance, if they get the rebound, to go down and score with a 3-point shot to tie the game. So the game is not over yet.
If it's tied, it'll take us into overtime.
Exactly, 5 minutes of overtime.
If he gets this, the match is over.
He gets one of these, or if he gets the first one, it gives...
And away they come, and it's San Epifanio! And he's just missed it, so Italy are through. But that's not the man you want taking the shot against you in the last few seconds. But they've come through it, although I think the plan went awry in the last few seconds there.
Yes, but what a tremendous game. The best game of the tournament so far. Italy beating Spain 93-90 in front of this 12,000 capacity crowd. And now they go through to play Yugoslavia in the final. And Spain, well, they now get to play France for the bronze medal place. But there we see Gentile in some of the highlights, replays, scoring a 3-pointer. Gentile and Brunamonti, the last few minutes, really came through to give Italy this much sought-after victory.
They're the basic stats, but it's the emotion that carries us through here. The Palazzo della Sport alive here as Italy through to the final. And in the final, they will play Yugoslavia, the champions. Welcome to the Palazzo della Sport here in Rome and the final of the Coca-Cola European Basketball Championships. And what a final we have for you too, between Italy, the host nation, and the conquerors of Spain in the semi-final, a close one that, and up against the reigning champions Yugoslavia, who are in absolutely sensational form in their semi-final, beating France 97-76. Alongside me, Paul Stimson, this is a real tough one for the Italians, Paul.
Yes, definitely, but with this crowd, with 12,000 screaming fanatical Italians supporting them, and who knows what can happen. Really, the Italians, everyone said that they must reach the final, otherwise they would have failed. They played well, they struggled at times, they had a close game against Spain, but they're ready for Yugoslavia, and this is probably the one team that has the ability to beat and to really test the Yugoslavians tonight. So it'd be interesting. Yugoslavia must get off to a good start, but anything can happen in basketball, and it's not a foregone conclusion.
It goes to Magnifico. And the Italians will be anxious to get off to a good start here.
Yes, it's essential that they get off to a good start. Although they have the crowd, they must keep the crowd involved in this game if they're going to beat Yugoslavia. And the Yugoslavs will know through their experience that they need a good start. They'll get the ball to their main people. Lovely move there from number 10. Danilovic drives through, splits the defense, easy 2 points.
Interesting that Danilovic, starting here, didn't play a really effective part in the semi-final, and yet starts in the final.
Yes, the Yugoslavs have a tendency to do this. They mix around their starting fives. Okay, you know, Divac and Raja and Kukoc, but then they have Prasovic sometimes, Sretenovic sometimes, and here they have Danilovic. I mean, they really are a multi-talented team and use many, many people.
Gentili, number 5, who played such an effective part in the second half of the semi-final against Spain. They won by 3 points. Yugoslavia beating France in the semi by 21, and they come into this match, obviously, as red-hot favourites. Champions 4 times, including 89 in Zagreb. Here's Raja.
Great move from Raja, and again the pass from Kukoc. Raja goes round Magnifico and with his left hand flips it just over the defensive player. The big men are so quick and athletic, but that's better play. Good pass from Gentili to Magnifico. First points for Italy, 4-2 Yugoslavia lead.
What do you think Italy have got to do to keep this game even?
They have to play good interior defense against Divac and Raja, and then they've got to get out to the long three-point shooters like that, because Kukoc and Sretenovic and Prasovic will kill them from the three-point line. Kukoc has shot a tremendous percentage all tournament, and they must force them into an up-tempo game and trying to upset their rhythm, and they've got to use this 12,000 capacity crowd. That's got to be their most valuable weapon.
Gentile. Magnifico. And it goes to Rasconi. Yugoslavs defending well. And of course, so many weapons to choose from on offense. Sretenovic. Here's Kukoc, who really makes it all happen. Got so many unorthodox moves.
That was better play from the Italians, but even then you saw, okay, that basket interference, that will count. Raja's looking surprised there, but Riva, the ball had hit the backboard, was on its downward flight, the 2 points count. But you saw from that previous camera angle how the Yugoslavs are so patient and move the ball. But that was better defense from the Italians. And there again, you see, they keep it too far away from Kukoc, and he's made his second three-pointer of the match already. 6 points to Kukoc, and they must tighten up.
Yes. Almost anywhere is a danger area when Kukoc has the ball. So, as expected, Yugoslavia have made a cracking start to this match. Rusconi going in there.
Good pass from Gentili and a foul on Divac. That's what Rusconi has to do. Take it at Divac. Try and get him in foul trouble. Try and get Raja in foul trouble, so that then they can have less of an impact in the game.
Sounds easy. Danilovic making the move. And I think Gentile being called for the foul. And it is Rusconi. Really making his presence felt. And just a little hand, and then the innocent look from Gentile. So, Danilovic to the line. 21 years old, plays for Partizan Belgrade. His third European Championships. And already at 21 he has 38 caps. Gentile. Magnifico. And he started well.
That's right, you'll see Magnifico drift more to the outside because he has Raja defending him. Raja's much bigger than him close to the basket, so he'll try and move him further away from the basket for those longer shots. And at the moment it's paying off. Here's Raja, here's Divac further out.
Oh, simple move, and Magnifico wasn't doing too much defense there.
No, and you see the versatility of Raja, how quick he is on his feet. He got the ball, he got position on Magnifico, easy pass, 2 points, and now Yugoslavia lead 15-6.
And it looks so tough on offense. Rusconi's got such a task, hasn't he?
Yes, Divac and Raja there are very tall people. Then you have Kukoc at 2 meters and 9. Then you have Danilovic and Sretenovic. They really are very talented in all departments. It's going to be very tough. And there's 2 more points to Kukoc. Drove through. Here he goes. He goes left. He goes up. Is fouled by Delagnello and still scores.
On the other side, don't see too many of those. And this on the free throw for Kukoc. Gentile.
And the amazing thing, Simon, about this Yugoslavian team, as Danilovic there picks up his first foul, is that there are 3 Yugoslavs playing in the NBA. There's Petrovic with the New Jersey Nets, probably one of the most famous and well-known Yugoslav players. There's Stojan Rankovic, that plays with the Boston Celtics, 2 meters and 14 player. And then there is another 2 meters and 13 player, Milos Babic, from the Cleveland Cavaliers. So they really have great players, not even here, and they really are a force.
Gentile opening his account, and we'll be seeing an awful lot more of him. A rugged little customer with plenty of talent too. Divac, not that time, and the crowd beginning to get involved now. Sense that the Yugoslavs, they sometimes do this, get a little arrogant, lose concentration, and that's how they may pay for that. Riva.
Yes, it's important for Riva to get going, and there he is shooting over Kukoc. 4 points to Riva, and you can just see there's more urgency in the Italians. Look, they're up working on Kukoc now. They're playing tighter defense.
Simple move. Looks so simple. Raja finishes it off, but Kukoc, he's almost impossible to defend.
Yes, he's so quick for his size, and there he is pass, and Raja has a 2-handed dunk before anyone can get there.
Gentile. The lead 9. Good little move from Riva. Rusconi finishes it off.
There's Riva over Divac. Missing, but Rusconi's there again. That's his big strength. Big rebounder, Stefano Rusconi.
Kukoc again. Unbelievable. Yellow this time has the foul against him.
And here's Divac inside. Here's Kukoc using that 2 meter 9 frame over the top of Delagnello. So we've seen him already score 2 3-pointers, drive to the basket, and now score close to the basket. He really is an exceptional player, and no wonder Benetton Treviso of the Italian League have paid $16 million for his services over the next 5 years.
Here he is. Yes, he's not been short of offers from the States. Would have been a very early first-round draft pick, but decided to stay in Europe. The lead 10. Ricardo Pittis. 6.5 minutes gone and already so much damage inflicted by the Yugoslavs. Pittis. Rebound again for Yugoslavia. Kukoc. And here's the composure. Nothing on. So wait, set it up again.
Yes, that's what they're so good at. They look for the opportunities. If nothing's on, then they're patient. 4, 5, 6 passes. Kukoc always looking. That time Raja lost control of the ball. And the Italians had a chance to narrow the gap.
Gentili. Well, 3 points so often. He throws up shots. You think, what on earth is he doing? And they come down in the basket. Happened in the semi-final a couple of times. But they happen with such regularity, you've got to say, he knows what he's doing. 7 points then. Margin. Kukoc. Oh, it's just fantastic to watch.
It seems here he goes past Magnifico, over Pittis, over Rusconi, and he looks so ungainly at times, but very, very effective.
What a start he's had. 9 points to lead again. Weaver trying all he can, but again, one of the giants, Radja, picks it up. Look at the pass again from Kukoc. Danilovic finishes off. Kukoc has had an outstanding start.
Yes, look at that, inch perfect, straight to Danilovic, scores easy too. And now Gentili's trying to get them organised. The Italians must take good shots, and then if they miss, they must get back on defence, whether they miss or score, because the Yugoslavs are really in control right now.
Oh, and Delaniello getting a little bit tasty there, but I wouldn't think you want to argue too much. Gentile as well. And Gentile quite a feisty customer. And that was a little bit unnecessary, and he's going to get a lot of that. Danilovic's giving him a little bit of lip, but look at the knee go in, and a few choice words afterwards.
Yes, I think the Yugoslavs watched Gentili's play last night, and Danilovic is playing tough defense on him, but fair. He got caught for a foul there, and Gentili didn't like it and said a few things, but that's all part of the game, and if Gentili is going to start to get ruffled like that, that's not going to help his game. On these big occasions, you really need to keep a cool head.
Wonderful atmosphere here. Has been all week, but of course for this, Italy in the final. For only the 4th time in their history against the best team in Europe. Radja took his time well. Divac finishes it off.
This time Radja over Rusconi. Although he misses, Divac is there over 2 Italian players to tip the ball home. That's the power of the Yugoslavs.
And the scoreline looks pretty horrid from the Italian point of view. Magnifico. He's been a bit quiet of late. Come back with 2 more. Look at the height trajectory had to be to get in the basket.
Foul was caught on Dino Radja. That's his first foul, and Magnifico now has 1 extra free throw.
Great name, isn't it? Walter Magnifico. He didn't form with a name like that.
Yes, and he has had a magnificent career in Italy, both with the national team and with his Scavallini-Pesaro club team. Very valuable, and the Italian fans here in Tel are going to need him at his very best if Italy are going to beat the current world and European champions here today.
So they were halfway in this first half. Wales aside. Kukoc losing possession. Pittis, very quick hands. Here's Premier, the oldest man on the side, 33 years old. And again, and we've got to be looking for that 3-pointer he went for, but they do get the foul on Sutenovic. Here's Ricardo Pittis, the 23-year-old who plays for the Philips Milan club. 29 caps. He's a really fine performer in the semi-final and again now in the final.
Yes, he's only 23 and he's a real future star of Italian basketball. Very charismatic player, very talented.
Djordjevic. Good rebound. Mosconi. And he's playing a more influential part in the game. And that's Pessina who's new on. David Pessina, the 23-year-old from Cantu. Just on, straight away. 2 points for him. Seven points in a row to Italy. And the crowd beginning to pick up on this. Parasovic, Kukoc. Now what can he do to stem the tide? Parasovic from three-point range. There it goes, just when it's needed.
So these guards, Sretenovic, Brazovic, Djordjevic, Danilovic, they play so quietly. The other big names everyone knows, but they're so effective. Give them an open shot and they will score it. You cannot cheat on them at all. And there's another mistake, ball given away by the Italians, Yugoslav ball.
Move from Parasovic to Divac. There's Pessina. 33 caps already, 23 years old, in the second European Championship. And he gets the foul.
See there, Parasovic penetrates in and Divac is moving to collect the pass. Fouled by Pessina as he goes up. So Vladi Divac, probably the best European that's currently playing in the NBA. Starting center for the world-famous Los Angeles Lakers. They just narrowly failed to win the playoffs again this year. They lost to the Chicago Bulls. But Divac comes straight from the playoff finals to the European Championship to represent his country. And he's put a very worthwhile performance.
He must be pretty tired too, because he played 80 games in the regular season, about 20 playoff games, so the tiredness in the legs. But yes, he's still pretty committed.
Yes, and he definitely told reporters that he definitely wanted to be here all along throughout the year, and he had an excellent playoff series against Chicago and played a lot of minutes. So you can tell he's tired, but at the same time he's playing with a lot of heart out there.
Mosconi, I think it was, who got the final touch. Pessina who put in the shot, and suddenly the Italians on offense are beginning to fire.
Yes, you just get the sense that Premier there and Pessina, they're just starting to fire up the team and making things happen. Their Premier knocks the ball away from Parasovic. He's chasing after it. The referee has given the ball to Yugoslavia.
With Parasovic, and all this, of course, with Sretenovic sitting it out at the moment. The number one playmaker on the side. It's got a little cold at the moment, Yugoslavs. Nothing really happening for him. As you say that, quick ball in. And it goes. Djordjevic, his first 2 points of the game.
You just cannot relax with the Yugoslavs at all. You take your eye off one of the men, they move, and the pass is made. But there's Pessina again. He's really made an impact since he's come on. Good pass from Brunamonti, penetrates, pass, Pessina open, makes the 2 points.
Kukoc to Djordjevic. Parasovic. Djordjevic draws the foul. Was that on Brunamonti? Brunamonti giving an old-fashioned stare, but he knows he was the culprit. There it is. Second foul against him. But no reward. Good move from Bruno Monti.
Lovely move. He seemed to change his shot in mid-air there, hung in the air, saw someone was coming, changed his shot, put it in. And that narrows the gap. Italy are only trailing by 9. This is a good phase for them, and you just get the impression they've knocked the Yugoslavs off their game a little bit.
It was 30-15 about 3 or 4 minutes ago. Foul against Pittis, his first. And Kukoc isn't the man you really want to foul. So here's Kukoc, the best player in Europe by some way, most valuable player in the European Cup final in Paris earlier this year. He's club side top 84, won the European Cup, his 4th European championship. Pittis. Premier.
There he is again. 2 points for Roberto Premier. He really makes things happen when he's on the court. And of course, this very partisan crowd for him will really help him and lift him. But the Yugoslavs, just now Raj is back on, the substitute Divac, who's now taking a rest. But you just get the impression that they have things in control.
Kukoc. Even for him, that was a little far-fetched, that. Bruno Monti. Out it goes to Pittis. Yes! 3 points for Pittis. And all through this tournament, he's been firing the Italian crowd up, and he's at it again.
There's Bruno Monti pass. Pittis is open, hits a three-pointer. And look what that does to this crowd.
Here's Bruno Monti. Yes, Pittis it is. Just 4 points down.
And there's Pittis picking up the loose ball. And with 3 minutes left, this next 3 minutes are crucial. They want to keep the game very close. They do not want Yugoslavia to get back into a 10 or a 12-point lead. It's important that they play very hard defense and hit their open shots.
Oh, yes. That's really tough. Karasovic it is with a three-pointer. He's up to 8. And they've got this uncanny knack whenever they need a three-pointer. Someone, whether it's Karasovic, Stanovic or Kukoc, puts it in.
Foul there on Vladi Divac as Ricardo Pittis, number 11, drove to the basket. So Pittis going right at Divac. And although he took the ball, I think he took some of his arm as well.
Took it off.
And that's 2 free throws now for Ricardo Pittis.
Pittis from Milan. 4 steals.
Yes, I've been very impressed with the play of Pittis during this championships, and he's gained invaluable experience for the future.
Earlier on, he looked a little indisciplined, but certainly not the case now. Djordjevic. Riva being called. His second foul.
Yes, Italy need Riva to get more involved in the game. He's sat on the bench a little bit. He's just replaced Premier, and he really needs to start hitting those long-range shots of his, because at the moment no one really from the outside is scoring, and that puts added pressure on the big players of Estonian, Pacina and people like that close to the basket. You must be able to score from a long way out as well as from close in.
Djordjevic buries the free throws. Lead up to 7 as we get away towards the end of the first half. Italy back into the basket now. And they've got one from Pacina. Up to 6. Still 14 feet, and that'll do for the last couple of minutes. Yugoslavia by 5. Good rebound, Messina. He's had a good match so far. Bruno Monti. A little ambitious. Kukoc and Messina sit down on the ball.
Those good hands there from Djordjevic. Stole the ball out of Bruno Monti's hands as he was driving through. And there's Messina
and Komacek.
And Komacek to contest the jump ball.
There's the commitment. A couple more plays left in this first half. Italy by 5. Bruno Monti. Costa going for it. And look at that, Bruno Monti.
Yeah, great work from Bruno Monti. Raja was blocking out Costa, but no one was picking up Bruno Monti. But then they throw the ball away. That could be a costly mistake.
Rasovic really lucky there. But he'll take it, and they'll slowly wind this clock down. Shot in from Djordjevic. And in the end, Komacek finishes it off. Kukoc off court now for the first time. And now Italy looking for one shot before the half-time whistle. Who's going to take it? Oriba. And Bruno Monti bustled away by the big Yugoslav.
Okay, 3 seconds left, and Yugoslavia will try and get a long shot. There's Djordjevic. There seems to be some confusion out there right now. Bruno Monti is annoyed that the referee didn't call any kind of foul.
But a shot to end the first half goes in by Oriba. The Italians still arguing, and they look pretty fired up, and they've done well to stay in contention. It's been a difficult time for them at one stage, trailing by 15, but they go in at half-time, trailing by 7. Yugoslavia 48, Italy 41.